So, hallo, hallöchen Leute, willkommen wieder zurück zu einem neuen Part von Honkai Star Rail. Ja, wir sind hier wieder unterwegs und wollen mal wieder mit den anderen sprechen. Wir wollen uns nämlich von denen verabschieden, weil wir wollen jetzt zur Graphia Akademie, soweit ich verstanden habe, und dann zur Welt der Schöpfung. Hm? Oh, da sind ja alle versammelt. Sunday. Sogar Danhang ist da. Ich dachte, der wäre noch bei Blade.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
Ja, das hat Himiko schon gesagt. Was macht ihr alle hier?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
Du siehst aus, als wärst du gerade aus dem Bett gekommen.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement, regardless of what the people of Planarcadia or the media may say.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me.
Ja,
He killed it.
Du warst ja auf einmal weg. Wie aus dem Nichts.
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us, but I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
Danke, euch allen. Auf uns alle.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers.
Die Gläser klirren im Einklang, so als würden eure Herzen wie eins schlagen. Nachdem sie ausgetrunken haben, gönnt sich jeder der Namenlosen einen kurzen Moment der Ruhe. Okay, wir können jetzt wieder mit allen sprechen, oder? Hoffen wir mal. Gut. Lass mal erstmal mit Sunday sprechen.
Did you need something?
Nö, eigentlich nicht. Warum bist du alleine hier? Die anderen haben viel Spaß. Warum machst du nicht mit?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower. Right now,
Verständlich.
it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Ja, das ist auch richtig so. Danke, dass du mich auf dieser Reise begleitet
I
hast.
should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
Naja, er hat uns nicht begleitet. Er ist einfach irgendwann wiedergekommen. Die größte Zeit der Planarcadia Story waren wir ja getrennt unterwegs. Na gut. Dann reden wir mal jetzt mit Welt. Pom-Pom wahrscheinlich. Darf ich mich auf den Sofa auch hinsetzen? Nee. Dieses Sofa ist zu weich, es ist ein guter Platz zum Schlafen. Ja! Komm. Einfach hinlegen und einschlafen. Was? Wie kommt es so, dass ich wieder in meinem Zimmer aufgewacht bin? Schlafen will ich vielleicht? Jemand hat mich hierher gebracht. Wahrscheinlich Welt. Nein, du bist nicht schlafgewandelt. Jemand hat dich vorsichtig zurückgebracht. Welche gütige Person hat mich zurückgebracht? Höchstwahrscheinlich Welt. Das spielt keine Rolle, denn alle Mitglieder der Expressbesatzung würden dasselbe tun. Jeder hier passt auf dich und die anderen auf. Na gut. Dann lass mal wieder zurückgehen. Das war ein unerwarteter Rückschlag. Was? Was soll ich denn hier drücken? Ja? Wo sind wir denn jetzt? Ach so, ich habe das Licht ausgeschaltet. Okay. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal zum Partywagen. Zurück. Und dann reden wir jetzt mit Welt und Pom-Pom. Zack.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went.
Ach, das hast du nicht selbst gesehen? Oh, jetzt muss ich erstmal wieder eine günstige Position suchen. Machen wir so. Ich glaube, so sieht's in Ordnung aus. Besser geht's nicht.
We won this battle because of you.
Hey, war auf dem Express alles in Ordnung? Wie war die Lage in Dorset
When the
City?
televised debate began, the crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous. A made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Was ich? Worauf? Mir geht
I've
es
seen the
gut.
footage of your fight with Foolish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellar?
Vielleicht. Ich weiß
The
es nicht.
Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Ja. Danke für die Warnung. Ach, Pom-Pom. Was hast du zu
Oh,
sagen?
it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Okay. Schaffner, erinnerst du dich an irgendetwas aus der Zeit, bevor der Express seinen Betrieb wieder aufgenommen hat?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean. But it's okay. After passenger Himiko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
Wo hast du Himiko kennengelernt, Pom-Pom?
How did passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, the day passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again and the light...
Pom-Pom, hast du schon mal den Namen Graphia gehört?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling. Knowing...
Schaffner, es ist Zeit für mich zu verabschieden.
Safe trip! Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express while you're away.
Na gut. Gut, dann lass uns jetzt mal mit Dampfern und Metz sprechen.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
Habt ihr gelästert? Habt ihr zwar mich vermisst? Machst du dir Sorgen um mich? Um was geht es?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
This trip to Planarcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal.
Ja, stimmt, jeder macht sein eigenes Ding.
You dove into the Phantasm Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Erwischt.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grab plenty of comics as well.
Du machst es nicht gerade besser.
I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Etwas. Du machst dir zu viele Gedanken. Für uns gehört das einfach zum Trailblaze. Wir sind auf einer Wellenlänge.
Well said. This vacation has expanded my horizons and my stomach capacity.
Oh Mann.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger. So I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
Was hast du als nächstes vor?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Oh Mann, faule Sau. Kaum zu glauben, dass wir uns schon wieder aufteilen. Pass auf dich auf, mach mir nicht zu viele Sorgen.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Mein Herz war doch die ganzen Updates vorher immer an unserer Seite. Die hatte gar nicht so viel Zeit, so viel zu schlemmen. Na gut, dann sprechen wir jetzt mal mit Himiko.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Ist zu effizient. Wann soll ich aufbrechen?
Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first. Once you've
Haben wir
fully
schon.
rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will
Okay.
take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Machen wir. Himiko, kommst du nicht mit? Ich werde Graphia deine Grüße ausrichten.
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others.
Okay. Gut. Dann gehen wir mal wieder weiter. Oh, ist schwer. Oh,
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon stomach acid?
das klingt so eklig. Okay, Silberwolf wieder in ihrem alten Outfit.
And this is between me and him, right?
Uh-oh.
Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good, and plunged into the abyss alongside.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
Und stattdessen hast du bei den Stellaron-Jägern mitgemacht.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Sehr gut.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. Even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
Take care.
Hat seinen Weg gewählt.
Stay as well. You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Planarcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sot Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment. Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
Ja, Blade hat gewählt. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass er stirbt. Das kann ich mir nicht vorstellen. Ah. Liest hier unten.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Planarcadia is Ouroboros.
Wo ist sie überhaupt?
After the swarm disaster, the veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
Komm, komm her. Komm an meine Seite. Nur noch ein Stück. Nur noch ein.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive.
Ach, Weltuntergang. Offenbar.
Oh, you're just on time.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars. And now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to play. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahotopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis. Yet you bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak Warriors, 3 Nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planarcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a win.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramod's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Das wird schon alles werden. Gehen wir mal davon aus. Okay, wir...
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, elation once again frail little humans. Ouroboros split their mouth wide open. Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet. But it wasn't even enough to fill the gap. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras. En route spread his hands and said, "See?"
Then what happened?
Then the Veracity said,
Sind wir gerade bei den Narren?
"Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor.
Warum bist du eine Mülltonne?
If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
Oh, Piccolo! Oh Mann. Ein Maskenträger.
Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Okay, dann gib mal die Hinweise her. Und der Fall der verschwundenen Gier. Der Assistent hat die Falldetails für den Detektiv akribisch und in sauberer Handschrift zusammengestellt. Eine Spur unbekannter Fußabdrücke tauchte im verlassenen Bahnhof auf. Ein seltsames Emotiv läuft in der Taverne Amok. Alle Hinweise deuten auf den Verwüsterfürsten hin. Asad Pramod. Der Detektiv ist wieder am Fall dran. Wird er in der Taverne die Fußspuren des Leviathans aufspüren können? PS, das Kühlsystem des Kühlschranks ist ausgefallen. Denkt daran, es zu reparieren. Notizen, eine Notiz, die der Detektiv in charakteriger Handschrift im Tatort geschrieben hat. Dieser Typ hat Kometen beschworen, um die Gier zu stillen. Klingt wie ein Märchen. Bragi, es gibt viele Barkeeper in der Taverne des Gelächters. Aber erst der berühmteste Berüchtungsfolge hat er die Rechnung von damals, als er den Waldkeller öffnete, immer noch nicht beglichen. Absenti, einen Leviathan mit Namen Witzen füttern. Verrückte Idee. Ich bezweifle sehr, dass sein Wortwitz für das Festmahl der Gier ausreicht. Na gut, Leute, dann würde ich mal sagen, wir machen im nächsten Part weiter. Aber Ashwell, der kann ja gerne hier rein. Achso, muss ja erstmal jemanden abwählen. Wen wählen wir denn ab? Wählen wir ihn ab. Zack. Und bestätigen. Ja. Na gut, Leute. Dann würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich sage dann mal bis dann und ciao.